know? Eh. You know, me just company live. I want, eh? No. Mm-mm. Me dey on my YouTube live. Me I call you back when me done. Me just company it. Good night, guys. So me have a headache. Good night, plankers. Good night. Not even get to tell admin. Good night. Let's put me switch in up on a chocolate. How bad so? Good night. Good night, Blanca Shop. Good night. Good night. Good night. Yeah, me late. Me did I talk to somebody and then me just come on. Come here and then me find something do and then me find something do. Alright, YouTube, Facebook, Auntie Dana over on YouTube live. So if you wish to join, you can just hop on over, alright? Just take 2 paint and make my head hurt me, see? Alright, just come on over. Meet me on my YouTube live, alright? Alright, 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 alright. Alright, so I'm not stay long tonight, but you me tell you say me I come. Oh God, my head hurt, my plank a shop. God, my head just start hurt me for evening. I'm just take 2 Panadol. Welcome, welcome, welcome one and all. See if me have my water. Yeah, because I want to make me stop drink juice at night. So I sip my water. Welcome, 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 like, share, and subscribe. My throat, I not cough again. It still have a little bit of hoarseness, but it a go away. I hear me sound a little bit clearer. But my head just start hurt me. And if I try me not eat nothing, me not eat no dinner, I'm gonna eat something early today. Yeah, so basically, so tonight, guys, we have a little topic, sensitive, but we can tread on it. As you come along, guys, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. All right. Now, children is a privilege to all the mothers them we can bring forth a child, right? Yeah. It's life's greatest gift. Now, some of us, no man, my head hurt me, I can't focus. My head just start hurt me since I come in. Yeah. Yeah, so Mm. Admin slow to come in and have admin over here. So alright, so some of us guys like anybody will do abortion, please don't feel bad when me talk, right? So for some of us children is a gift. A lot of the times when certain young people are grow up like teenager and then get pregnant, then parents carry them go dash it away or give them something for drink. And a lot of the time when these parents do this to these young children, they don't know how damaging they can do to the child because all for them intention is that you know why you have no picnic so quick. You're not ready for no picnic and XYZ. Right? You're not ready for no picnic, XYZ and then carry you go. Me sleep man, me sleep enough today. Then carry you go to wash out or dash for the belly. In doing so, sometimes that's the only time that you ever get pregnant. So I have this young miss, she happily married. When she was a child growing up, her mother let her do 2 abortions. The mother never give her any bush. The mother carry her to the doctor to do 2 abortions because she got pregnant twice. And her mother feel like say she not ready for no baby and she can't take care of baby and she want her for take in her book and so. So the mother abort the child. Now this young miss come now and get married to a nice policeman. As well she can say that. And now she cannot get pregnant. She been trying now since she married. Or before she married and she married now. Over 2.5 years now and she cannot get pregnant. Something wrong with her uterus because of the abortion them what she do. She said one of the abortion that her mother make she do, she take some pill. She take something for abort the child, like them give her pill for take and it never work but she'd have to go in and see the doctor. Anyway, now her husband want a child and she also want a child. She opting for the adoption route, but the husband say he don't want to adopt any child. So she's in a position now where if you don't mind chop, her husband are go out there go get somebody pregnant or him a go left for her. That is what she basically. I honestly don't like abortion, yes. That him when basically I tell her upfront and personal say him no wanna pick me for that because nothing wrong with him. Don't say that what your name? Say snitcher chimp or what is your name? Don't say that. Cause the whole of we did young. And it might be no bad she bad, might be she have one boyfriend and she lose 2. Me never dash for none but me lose. Don't say she did too bad, cause you don't know people's circumstances or people's situation when them a come. So what she say, me tell her about Joshi and my adoption process and how easy it is once you're in a certain category and you have somewhere to put a child and you're working. It is very easy to go through the process step by step. But she wants to do that, but her husband don't want to do it because them are trying for 2.5 years now. To have a child and there's no way she's going to have a child. Because she says she do all kind of tests and all kind the liver stick. What do you mean the liver stick? See if I'm depend on the internet. Oh, I'm not depend on the Wi-Fi. Sorry, the Wi-Fi never turn on. Is that right now? Yeah. So she said her husband basically tell her say it come up now because it come up now. Her husband basically tell her say him a go road go get a child because him not feel like him for adopt no youth when nothing not do him for have a youth and he never know say this him that married into. Him is very insensitive for a policeman. I not give up no more than more me say him is a policeman. No. Let me put it in a two context. We have to look on the husband side and we have to look on fear side. Make sure my phone have charge. And the phone and I have no charge. Let me give the charge that one here. We have to basically look on it on fear side and we have to look on it on theme side, Blanca people. And we can't bias, we have to be honest. Like up the live, guys. Please like up the live. Jamaica people don't know nothing about surrogate. A foreign people alone do them this sitting there. No. Let me deal with she first. A lot of people don't understand adoption. When you adopt a child, especially at birth, at like 2 weeks old or a weeks old, you get to bond with that child. You get to bond with the child, and you grow the child and you nurture the child and the child to discussing before you marry. That is true. But she never knows that she couldn't get pregnant. So when you adopt a child, it's like a year own picnic. Like the only difference is you never carry the child in your belly for 9 months. And you have to block that out of your head and say you never carry the child, but a your child. You will love the child just like how you love the one where you bring. You understand? So I don't see nothing wrong in adopting a child. And the man side right now, we have to be fair and look on the film side of the story. Him come up, not do him and him married to him wife, and him want a child with him wife, and him wife cannot give him a child because something is wrong with her, or her uterus damage, or something she said damage, right? Him have all the rights to want a child of him own. You understand? And we're not going to say him a wicked, because we have to look on it two ways. Him never know that she couldn't get pregnant. And him want a pick, maybe him want to give him mother a grandson, or him father a grandson, and him want feed him flesh and blood. So, we can't blame him, but yet still him to understand. And if him love her, him going to look past the fact that she can't have a child for him, and I'm a wife already. Him telling her, say, I'm going to go out the road and get somebody pregnant. It's like him a take up a big stone and a lick her in her face with it. A dent in her face. Alright, with it. Now, the mother them now, one of the young girl come up and pregnant. Make them bring the picnic in the world now. Because them don't get pregnant. No care what them are going to do, the picnic have to live. And the picnic are going to live. And the picnic, sometimes the picnic make life better for them. When you don't care on the picnic, them go dash your belly. You don't spoil up the whole of the picnic them future. And you don't think there's something good you not do for them. You don't do nothing good for the picnic when you know dash the first picnic them. Then first belly. Remember she said her mother do 2 abortions with her when she young because she get pregnant. Find out and she tell her mother, and her mother, you know, all time mother, then carry them and say, you're not breed ya. If them a 5 little pitney, 14, then they're not supposed to go, so allow them to bring the child, because you don't know if it's the only child that child will ever be able to have, and you take it away from them. So right here now, the mother for blame, and the mother come like the one who cause all of this. He's here blaming the woman. No, it's not him. You understand? It's she. Remember I talked to her, them do test. Nothing wrong with him, but something is wrong with her. Something wrong down here, so. I can't go details because she never give me the full extent. You understand? Him don't have any children. And him want him own a pitney. The mother, me blame the young girl mother. Me blame the mother because no for no. We know so them not forgot they go have picnic or them not forgot they go have sex. But why when them pregnant to no care them go dash it way? And the abortion them what she do, she say mash up. Me not want to go too deep in it. But it do something to her womb. And her husband no want to go out there and have a child of him own. And it'll bring feelings. Because she alright now can have a picnic, but every try she cannot get pregnant. She go a foreign a doctor. She said she go to Florida a doctor. She go here so them only give her is either the same thing or not somebody carry the baby for her or she get an adoption and the husband say no want adopt no picnic. You understand? So enough for uno mother out there now. Uno picnic come with pregnancy and uno run carry the picnic them go dash for the picnic. I don't know if I the one picnic, you know much people in a life me hear say their mother boil black pan give them, or red pan give them, or purple pan give them and then can't have a child. Let me take a call. Good night.
Hello, good night, Auntie Donna.
Yes, good night.
This topic, it's a really difficult topic.
Yes,
I understand.
Was crying to me today.
Yes, I understand that, it's really difficult for me. Knowing that, yes, he has to, he's not able to bring forth a child in this world, but he has to remember that he has made a commitment to his wife to say, till death do us part. That is very important. And sometimes males, they normally go ahead, couples normally go ahead. It's very important that they do counseling before they get married, to say that, guess what, in this relationship, if it is that we don't have a child or whatever, we can do an adoption. You understand? Or figure out some other way to make the relationship work.
But I blame her for. But she said she was with somebody else prior to him, like before she started date with him, and she was trying also, and she couldn't get pregnant, but she never take it so serious. And when she and him get married now, she realized that she really can't have a child, and them, I remember the condition where them tell her say she have. But when I say, I understand the husband point of view and I understand she. Because enough man come up in the world, them want a youth for themselves out to feed them back. You understand? And not every man you can tell about adoption. And you can't force a man to accept an adoption if him feel like say him can't have him own a youth. So we can't be one sided and say boy the husband wicked because I'm married to her already and a female wife. We have to look on film side and consider film wants and film needs just the same. You understand?
Yeah, I understand that, Miss Dana, but remember now, if he's going biblically, he has to understand that from he married that lady, it's through thick and thin. And oftentimes persons don't understand that when you go into marriage, anything can take place.
True.
If you get what I'm saying, any little card can take place. I mean, you have to be able to know that, guess what, I'm going to stick it out with my partner, no matter what it takes. If you get what I'm saying. Because trials are going to come, trouble are going to come. What you going to do? Run away? What you going to do? You're gonna do opposite, and sometimes when these things happen, when they do go out to have another child, probably something happened to that child that they go out to have because it's not in the will of God. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes we run and we. Yes, go ahead.
I said to her, she should have explained to him, say, she might be there's a possibility that she can't have a child because she said she'd have tried to have a child before she meet him. But she never take it for nothing for know. And since she married to him now, she knows that she definitely can't have a child. You understand?
Yeah, and sometimes, Miss Donna, we need to wait on God. Sometimes we can't wait because we see that we're not able to have a child now. That doesn't mean that later down anything can happen, you know.
But is something,
Sometimes
but is something wrong with the lady uterus or what for you? Remember, she must know what she do. You know, she said she go abroad, so she must know what wrong with her. You understand? So
well,
the doctor them give her the
that's
option
true.
for adopt a child, but her husband don't want to accept that. Him don't want no adoption. Him tell her say, "I go out there to get a child then." Him want a child out of him back. Well, whether she like it or not, him could make up his mind and go out there. So,
Well, she can't do anything if he wants to go out there, you know. He must know what is it that he really wants, where his love really lies. If it's with his wife or his love lies somewhere else. It's a very difficult case, but he has to decide what is it that he wants. You understand what I'm saying?
yes.
Because if he's in it for love, then really and truly he would not go out to get somebody pregnant just because he wants to have another child.
No, but looking at the man, we have to fear, you know. We are woman and we have feelings. We have to look on it 50-50. He married her, yes, for better or for worse. She can't have a child and him want a child and him don't want adopt. We can't force him to accept adoption if him don't want it. What am I going to do? Just look on it and we have to be we have to be fair. We can't just take up for the woman because we are woman and we know so she can't have a child. We have to look on it so the man is entitled to have a child also. And if him say him no want an adoption, we can't should be thinning him out.
Alright. I understand what you're saying, Miss Donna. But remember now, why did he get married in the first place?
Because he never
Anything
know
can happen.
the lady could have a child.
Suppose, all right, look at it this way. If it wasn't a case where she couldn't get pregnant, right? Rule that out of the book. Suppose she had met in an accident. What would he have done? Would he have left her?
I don't know, but we are straying from the point that
Exactly. The point is, he married her and circumstances can arise. It's the same thing. Suppose he couldn't have any child for that woman just the same. Sometimes it's a way of we think in general. If you get what I'm saying.
All right, thanks for your
Sometimes it's no problem, Auntie Dara.
Alright,
Have a good night. Alright?
Yes, yes.
Take care.
Blanca people, you see over here, we have to be fair. Sometimes we have to agree to not disagree. But tell her the same thing when I tell her now. She said her husband don't want an adopted child. Because I tell her about Joshi and myself. Now we have to put ourselves in the man's shoes and the woman's shoes. The married, yes, for better or for worse. Him in himself don't want to adopt a child. We can't shoot that upon him. She can't have a child. We can't do nothing to change that. Something has to be done. I'm not unfair. Auntie, you're unfair. I'm not unfair. Because if a man wants a biological child of his own, me can't tell a man that his wife can't have nothing to figure adapt. We can't tell about it support him. Look on the man's side away. We can't bias it. That's what I say. It's a sticky situation. That is why I said that to you guys before me come on. Hello, good night.
Hi, Auntie. Love your show.
Yes.
Yes, so just calling. If she cannot have a child right now, all I wanted to say, if it's not happening right now, you ever see people that actually say they cannot have a child and they decide to go through in vitro IVF?
Like Kim Kardashian.
And then what happens after is they end up actually pregnant after on their own. So maybe it's just not God's time. I'm not saying the husband is wrong or she is wrong or whatever they said was wrong. But put God in place, and that's what we say and that's what we preach and that's what we believe in. Maybe God is saying it's not that time. for her. If he wants to give up on her so easily, I'm not saying he is, but if he wants to give up so easily and say, you cannot give me a child, it's unfair to me, or this or that, maybe both of their minds is not on the same space and it's not in the same category to where God is saying, no, I will not bless a child in this union. Possibly. Just saying that. But I have seen a lot of people that end up saying, you know, or doctors tell them they cannot have kids and they go through IVF, in vitro fertilization, and then all of a sudden after they end up with a second or third child pregnant on their own.
When she on the live now
Years down
listening.
the line.
Yes.
And then it ends up happening. So maybe it's just a time thing, but if he is rushing it, you cannot rush God's plan. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you cannot rush what God's plan is. I'm not saying he's wrong or she is wrong, but maybe there's just something there where it's just not connecting. But plenty of doctors will come out and just tell women you cannot have a child just for the money issue or whatever the case may be. And then further down the line, they go meet some, and then boom, there it happens. So that was just my little 2 cents on it. It does happen in life with a lot of people that figure they cannot and spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars doing in vitro and then end up pregnant.
Yes. All right. Thank you.
All right. Bless night, Auntie.
Yes. Hello. Good night. Hold on, my phone lock. Hold on. Hello. Good night. Hello.
Hey, Auntie Donna, pleasant good night.
Yes. Good night, sir.
Yeah. Well, I'm just here to put my little 2 cents into this thing with the female and her husband. And
You did hear
what
chicken
I'm
back
saying.
last night?
Hello?
You did hear chicken back last night?
Yeah, I did hear chicken butt last night. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so what I'm saying about this case, I know it's a very difficult case, but you cannot blame the man. I'm not going to blame man. I'm not going to give the woman 100% blame neither, but I'm going to give her most of it because you know why? The lady, that female, never honest to her husband. She know that she couldn't get pregnant.
That is what she
did
said
have
she wrong with.
Hmm?
She said she knew that because she was with somebody before.
Right.
couldn't
So
get-
she never
yes.
upfront. She never upfront with her husband. She couldn't sit down and talk to her husband, her husband to be because she never married yet. But she does decide to go into the marriage without telling her husband. That means she's never honest enough.
Yes, that is
You understand? Yeah, she couldn't say something. She couldn't say something to him, and then they couldn't reason it out, and then they don't have this problem now.
True.
You understand? Right. So people, female like these, they need to be upfront with things. But sometimes they just want to get married and then there's a problem, and then they know them went, and then after that, then the marriage becomes sour, and then everything becomes all kind of different, going in all different directions. So
Yeah.
so that's a problem there. So now the only thing the man can do right now, he want a kid from his DNA. I don't know if Jamaica do like that. Like you can get the sperm from the man and put it down next woman and then have the kids. Like, it's just the same.
I might be them, but she said she go to Florida. And you did that talk to me last night and chicken back said she like you?
No. I heard that guy's from Canada, I think.
Oh, your twin number favorite. Oh, sorry.
No, I am from Fort Lauderdale, yeah.
Oh, sorry. My mouth nearly get me in a problem. All right.
No problem. Yeah. So and the next time again, and then you need for the people that call in sometimes and repeating themselves over and over and over and over. You need to give other people a chance sometimes. So
All right.
because sometimes they repeat the same argument over and over and over. That's not making sense.
All right. Bless you.
All right, bless Auntie Donna. Love you, man.
All right. Yes. So what she was saying, is that she was with somebody because she's 34. She was with somebody prior to him before she meet him, and she couldn't have a child. But she never tell the officer, said she couldn't get pregnant. So when she been with him now, over the years, she had tried to get pregnant, but she still never tell him until when she get married or when she go get married. But him other man say him want a child of him own. Me have to look on it 50-50. Me no bias. The man have all the right to say he want a child. And then again him married. Him can look second for adoption. And then again, she have to see with him if him say he want him own a pitney. Me not go take up and say, no, he can't say that. You understand? Let me see, hold on. Auntie, but if the girl mother made her keep the baby, then would he accept? Or somebody say if she had keeping her baby, would he have accept the child as it might be? I don't know. Hold on, Planka Shop. Good night, Auntie Dana. I am going through something similar. I am not married, but when I was a teenager, my mother did an abortion on me. And up until this day, I am 27 years old. I can't have a child. It is very frustrating. I have tried all different type of method and still can't get pregnant. So this is a touchy topic for me. I am sitting here and crying. I wish I had my child. Certain times of the year I think about when the child would have born and what would have been the baby and what would the baby be, boy or girl. Auntie Dana, sometimes I just feel like I can't bother. My only child was taken from me without my consent. So me I tell you now, mothers take them pick the car go dash for belly. Them don't get pregnant already, make them stay with them belly. Because sometimes are the only pitney that them are ever able to have. Hello, good night.
Hey, Auntie.
Wow, good night.
Good night, Auntie. This one your Blanca. Put your phone in your ears. No one take a gossip.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Alright, so this time on WhatsApp. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus. Good night, Auntie. I got pregnant at 17. I was going to have an abortion. I went for the abortion, was on the surgery room. I came out of the abortion still pregnant, and as I was too far along. Long story short, my son is coming 33 years this year. I had another child at 19. I had one abortion at 21. I regret it up to this day. So I had my last child at 26, all from the same baby father. Hello, good night.
Hello, good
This
night,
abortion
Auntie.
topic, yeah. A whole heap of no mother are wicked out there, you know. Whole heap of no make no pitney them can't breathe no have no pitney. I want to sit down all about a look. Good night.
Good night, Auntie Dana.
Yes,
Nice show tonight. Good topic tonight. Well,
thank you.
my take on it is that, this is my advice to the young lady. Don't give up. Keep trying, Try other resources out there,
Yes,
and, she can also pray about it because with God all things are possible.
possible.
And, you never
Amen.
know.
True.
Yeah, so young lady, don't give up. And to the man, work with your wife. That's your wife. You make a power and whatever. I'm not gonna say you should put up with it, but meet each other halfway.
But I
Alright, so
wonder
that's
what could have happened if she can't get. If she get pregnant already, what could have wrong with her womb? Not in a bad way, young miss. What could have happened to your womb that you can't get pregnant again? What you feel could have happened? Because you don't tell me
Maybe
what
because
happened.
of the abortion. Maybe because of the abortion, it's not only one, it's two. Maybe that mess up her uterus.
She said something wrong with her uterus. I don't know. But me I say, what could have... No, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, maybe because of the abortion and stuff. Because it happens to people.
Yeah.
That's why I don't believe in abortion. And, I would never do that to any of my kids.
Okay.
But all right, Auntie Danny, good night, and I'm here watching.
All right. Thank you. Hold on a second. Me take a. Me soon read the next message. Hello. Good night. Hello.
Good night, Donna.
Yes. Good night.
You know what I think happened to her why she can't get pregnant? I think it's scar tissues.
Mhm.
Scar tissues in her uterus or in her fallopian tube.
Yes.
Because if our fallopian tube have scar tissues, then the sperm not gonna be able to travel to impregnate her because it's blocked. So you can't blame the man because he didn't know all of this before the marriage. She married him with deception. And for all who is telling, saying, oh, him for work with it because he married already, he will feel away because she did not tell him.
Tell him. Yes. That is what.
She did not tell him. And he's going to be angry because he was decepted into marriage in that way. She should have sat down with him, let him know what's going on, and then make a decision if he is willing to. Or maybe if he made no say she couldn't get pregnant. Because remember, she said she was with another man.
That relationship before she met
Yes,
him.
and she could not get pregnant. That means she knew she had a problem. And she did not tell this man. And this all comes back to say that some female will do anything just to get that ring on their finger, to have that title of wife. But sometimes that same ring gets so tight on that finger that it start cutting their blood supply from their brain, and they will never be happy. 'Cause if I'm serious now, and go out there have a kid, she not gonna be happy with that,
No.
She gonna be in a miserable marriage. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna feel bad for her. I'm gonna feel bad for him. And we know the mother did something bad, but we can't keep going back to that because it's past. She have to try to figure out a solution.
Yes. Yes.
Now, she have to work on a solution, and she can't just be there and get depressed. All of the wives, them just have this depression around them.
Boy, you
She have to
like
just
for last night you look out for the wives then. I went the rest
you're
for right at John Shop.
you're them vice are when them happy, them still sound sad. We can't, but I prefer to be single and alone and happy than to be married and miserable and depressed and sad.
That's true. Lord Jesus, you're bad
Young
like
lady, young lady, if you're listening on the line, the medical field right now is everything is so like updated. Everything is so, technology is so advanced that maybe you can find a doctor, because they say you travel, so maybe you can find a doctor who can do artificial insemination. If artificial insemination doesn't work, which is really expensive, if that doesn't work, maybe you have to settle for a surrogate.
Yes.
Because if you get a surrogate, what they would do is, because even though you're not getting pregnant, you must still have eggs that are good. It's just that you have scar tissue where his sperm can't pass, it block. So they can remove your egg from you, his egg, his sperm from him, and plant it in a woman who is able to have a baby, and she can bring forth that baby for you. It would still be your baby and his baby. And it's just that another woman would carry it for you. But that shit is expensive.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Expensive procedure.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best, honey, and I hope your husband have some patient with you, although him look like film patient gone upriver. But I hope him have some patient with you, and I hope everything work out for you.
True.
Bye,
Alright?
Auntie Donna.
Yes. Hold on, guys. Let me just take 2 messages, please. Good night, Auntie Donna. I am one of your silent listeners on your live. Auntie Donna, this is another touchy topic for me also. I have 2 other sisters and they both have children. I am the one that cannot have any children. Auntie Donna, I did not do any abortion. I have been trying to have children from I was in my 20s and I am now 40s, and my aunt and some of my other family members take it and cuss me and say that I am a mule. Auntie Donna, some of the time I feel like just taking my life the way they will tell me that I am cursed. Even people in my community, because of how my family deal with me, starts to call me mule. It is so sad when a woman can't have a child. A lot of the time I think about having an adoption done, but then I change my mind because I think they are going to say I am not married or I don't have certain facilities to facilitate a child. Auntie Donna, it is very hard when a woman cannot have a child. It is like part of their life is taken away. True, you know, say Jamaican people love call people mule, and me used to guilty I too. It's a bad habit for true. Any little thing then cuss you and say you're a mule. God know planka people. When me younger, me not tell no lie. Me guilty of it. Anybody me tell for them a mule, me apologize. Cause it's not a nice word. Sometimes you don't even know what make some people can't have no pitney. And because you're upset or so you see them not have no pitney. Jamaican people like myself, I mean I put myself in it. Because I cuss people and say that already. Say I'm mule, and God know anybody me tell so me take you back, me sorry. Because when somebody can't have a child and you are rub it in the head and I tell them, the lady say her sister them I tell her say she a mule and she curse. I say God, eh? Me cuss people and say so for true. Me not tell no lie. You know me. You know hear me say me cuss people and tell them that already. We can't have no pitney. And you hear the girl say sometimes she contemplate to take her life because them a call her mule, her own her sister them. And Jamaican people love say that for true. Auntie, good night. My daughter get pregnant at the age of 19. She was a Christian and the church choir. When she get pregnant, Auntie, I tell my best friend, and she told me to carry her to an abortion. It is an she was on the church choir. Hold on. Auntie, good night. My daughter get pregnant at age 19. She was a Christian and on the church choir. When she get pregnant, I tell my best friend and she told me to carry her to an abortion. And I said to her, no, I don't believe in it. And she said to me that about the disgrace in the church. I said to her, what disgrace on church? Auntie, I said to her, what if I take her to do it and she die? That disgrace is going to be on my family. Auntie, he is my first grandchild. I love him to the moon and back. I would give my life. Auntie, he is the only child for my daughter up till now. He is 14 years old. Auntie, the pain was so hot when she was in labor for 3 days and she said, no more. Auntie, what if I had done it? I love my grandson. Hello, good night. Yes, good night.
Hi, Auntie Dana. Good night. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay. This lady that about can't have no child and then calling you. My sister same way. She couldn't have no big child. Everybody usually call him um I know
Hold on, yeah, break up. You say everybody used to call your sister mule too? You used to call your sister mule too? Signal poor. Hello?
Yes, Auntie Dana.
When you say you used to call your sister mule too?
Yeah. And right now she have a big
She have a baby now. Our signal bad, it a reconnect. Call me back. Me tell you say Jamaican people love call your mule. You know hear me say please you could think I and them a cuss. You tell them how them a mule. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night, Auntie Dana.
Yes.
I'm calling out for my experience,
Yes.
right? I have 2 sons already, and I do abortion 2 times, right?
Yeah.
And I thought that I couldn't get pregnant. And now I have my baby, an next baby, I have my daughter now, right? I'm not ashamed to talk, and I'm telling you I have experience. So I thought that I couldn't get pregnant. So I was watching Google, something on YouTube. And they said that if you want to get pregnant, you go take the egg. So you blend the egg with the banana and 1 spoon of baking soda, and I drink it after my last meditation. And I get pregnant, and I have my daughter.
Talk again. When you say you blend?
Huh?
When you say you blend up?
1 banana, 1 egg, 1 spoon of baking soda.
And you get
And
pregnant?
I drink it. You drink that after your period finish for the month.
Mm-hmm.
And I get pregnant. I drink it in January, and I got my baby in October. Nice, bouncy baby girl.
Okay, wow.
No sickness, no problem. Well healthy, happy. The doctor
Okay.
is so proud of her, proud of the baby.
Okay.
The baby. And I thought that I couldn't get pregnant.
But you finally get
Real
pregnant.
experience. Real experience. So I'm telling you the truth. What happened to me. I thought I couldn't get pregnant. So, you know, if the lady
Hold
can
on
try.
there. Hold on there right this up on the live. Don't move. I might be a chew my hunger and my head a hurt me. Come and eat today from about after 11. Hold on right there. May I come? Don't move. Go and talk to them.
Yeah, you can just try this. 1 egg, 1 banana, 1 spoon of baking soda. You blend it in your blender and make 1 big drink. And by the month to finish, you never know when you get pregnant. Yeah, real story, real thing happen. Maybe I just couple months now. And then a long time story or something just happened. So, you have to just try my stick, couldn't get pregnant again. Finally get pregnant again. You have to just try things, try. Nothing try, nothing done. So, you can't give up.
Yeah.
You have to try things. Like, we never try that, I'm not going to get my baby. And I will think that I couldn't get pregnant again after those 2 abortions.
Oh. Alright. Thank you, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Alright. Alright, Prakash. I'm going to read our next message. Boy, phone I go like crazy. Hold on. I'm going to kill me. May that hurt me. Alright, Auntie Dana now. Good night, Auntie Dana. Thank you so much again for this discussion. Here in that young miss said that she did 2 abortions. Auntie Dana, it gives me the strength and the courage to text you. I did 4 abortions, Auntie Dana, and I have a son. The problem I am having is that I am having nightmares that I got aborted. When I was 18 years old, I did my first two abortion. I got pregnant for my boyfriend twice, and I did an abortion with the help of my big sister. I was getting a job. I was getting a job when I was 21 years old, and I was pregnant, and I did not want to have a child, and I did an abortion. I was so bad lucky, Auntie Dana, that I got pregnant again at 24 and had to do an abortion, so it was 4. Fast forward to 28 years old, I got pregnant again and gave birth to a boy. But Auntie Dana, I keep on having nightmares about the children that I aborted, and I can't get over it. I went and get psychiatric treatment, but they tell me it is all in my mind. I don't know if it is the baby duppy them that is riding me. Yeah. For abortion. Hold on there. You know I laugh, you know, but so you say baby duppy. You know, I'm not, I am mine, God knows. I know, you know, I know some laugh. Because you have 4 abortions, I don't know if to tell you what you are here, because that can affect you mentally. You understand? So it might be at the guilt. Might be at the guilt. I don't think I don't know baby duppy. And I laugh, me I laugh, you know, miss. I told what you say it. You understand? God no, and I laugh, me I laugh. I just to how you say it. You understand? Hello, good night. I told how you say it, ma'am. Hello? Hello?
Good night, Auntie Dana.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm not even the woman them fault we can't get baby. Sometimes the man them strong, not even strong enough to get the woman pregnant. Then we there with the woman years. There with the man for years and can't get pregnant. And if they let go to somebody else and get pregnant.
That's not true.
So maybe she not even have a problem.
No man, she have a problem. She have a problem. She knows that she have a problem.
Okay.
She have a problem.
Alright.
But there's no problem where God can't fix. She have to go up, me tell her to go up on some fasting and prayer and drink olive oil and anoint her belly and tell God what she want.
That's true.
And that me tell her.
That's so true. There's nothing that God can do.
Me tell her if you anoint her belly, go up 3-day fasting, anoint her belly, drink olive oil and water and bawl to God. Tell him what you want.
Yeah, true. Alright, Auntie Dana, have a good night.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good night, Miss Dana. My girlfriend, when I was coming up, did an abortion with my child. Up until this day, I hate that girl. I don't even like to see her. Our man, this. You know, so I hate her for. Until then, a good night. I'm listening to this topic and my heart hurts. I never had an abortion, but was never successful in getting pregnant. I have been to different doctors. They say nothing wrong with me. My 4 sisters have kids, but I am 41 now and I never get pregnant. I have a regular period every month, and what hurts most, my boyfriend has a 3-month-old baby. Wow! I wonder if you not do the right One time I did hear them say God know, and it's not joking thing. If you can't get pregnant, you have a special position where you do. Let them say you must go by your, I don't remember if I go by your head. Them say one I don't want to talk foolish for them to put me in a TikTok. I don't remember there's a position where you do when them say if not no deal and you can't get pregnant. I don't remember it. It make you get pregnant. God know. I don't remember. Mm-hmm. God know. Anybody know this style? Call me. Gotta play big me. They say if you want a baby and you can't get pregnant, I think they say you go on your head. You remember how it go, yeah? You don't want to chat to foolishness. Tell her good night, auntie. Tell her to buy this what makes me have my children. I not put up man to nobody for go take her not me hear me, you know, miss me not show this. You only know about it. Say if you want to get pregnant quick and not know you want position where you do. God knows. Hello, good night. I would have to laugh. Somebody call and I laugh and hang up. And I born and live a John shop. No go so no. I tell you something, say you have a style. I true me no young again, I'm no remember for. True me no young again. No call, because I can't eat with my food in my mouth now. Weird. Hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie Donna.
Yeah.
Well, the position they say you have to lay on your back and elevate your legs
Yes.
as high as you can. High, but it does work. I work at an IVF
All
in
right.
Fort Lauderdale,
It's my wife sense, yeah.
Florida. So you have to lay on your back and elevate your legs at the top of the bed head or whatever, as high as you can.
And put your head down in the bed, but you have to mind your neck, bro.
Yes. Yes, don't break your neck.
God know them say you have to dip on your head. Actually, I can't call my friend them in the night where we used to chat.
It is true.
God
It is
know a
true.
plank of people, you think mother joke couldn't over here and give no gimmicks. That one style there when you can't get pregnant. Them say you put your head down in the bed. Either the man
But
climb up
Auntie
on the bed
Donna,
or some climb in and reach
sometimes they
down
have
there.
to check the sperm count, also the men, to
Mm-hmm.
see if they have bacteria or also maybe it's not moving fast enough. And also the other caller, as she stated, maybe that the lady had scar tissues. So there's a lot of issues that both of them need to go at the same time and see what can be done.
You see how him go to Florida?
Check more than one person. Always get second opinion, Auntie Donna.
True.
All right, Auntie Donna. Good
Yeah.
night. I love you.
God know plank shop if me I tell a lie. When I'm a friend when me did that come now and call her name. She couldn't have no picnic. And one girl tell her what to do. But she go up on her head. And the man to climb up somewhere in her bed. You know for the bed head. And she get pregnant and she tell other people. But I think no make you broke your neck if you slip. So I can't tell you how it go because I don't remember, but it's some headway. And they say when you go that headway there you get pregnant. Quick. So I don't remember all that. I don't remember exactly how it go. But the head style, do what Auntie Dana say. Go find out it and Google it to yourself. Cause it there. Me a people me heard it when me a come. Hello, good night.
Hi, Auntie. Good night. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with, the first mistake. It's just that maybe they're not connected. If the person are not connected, it's not gonna happen. I remember when I was with my first boyfriend, we used to have like crazy sex, and I never get pregnant by, and as soon as I met my kid's father, I had 3 kids like back to back, and he has, his kids by another woman too. So sometimes it has to do with the connection.
All right, true.
Yeah. So have a good night.
Thank you. Blanca Shop, you don't go try nothing when me say. Me I want to know over here. Don't try nothing with Auntie Dana say. I tell you, say when me did that come, me did have a friend. So me don't want to call people name for here. And me have pitney and she couldn't have no pitney. And one of my next friend tell her what to do. How long she try to have a baby. And my friend say you have to put your head down in the, you have to put your down in the bed, and the man have to go up on either the bed head or get something go on and something go on there so. And then nothing not drain out back now and nothing. And she get pregnant and she tell other people and them get pregnant. But true, I remember the whole story go. I have to wait till tomorrow for call my friend and ask her how that story they did go. So no, don't try nothing the way me I tell you no. Cause on the neck we broke up is a certain way you have to say. But me big baby I know me can't show you. You understand? Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Good night.
My auntie, I don't know when I show the phone that tonight, what you say a drama,
God knows something me I tell you for true. God as a God live it. Yeah.
Auntie, when I'm going down in the end and
Them have to go up on the bed and turn away and go with them head down in the bed. You know, hear me I tell you straight word.
Auntie, that was nice. Auntie, say,
It's the people that comment that too, I don't like me I tell you.
okay, Auntie. But there's a lot of different stuff with pregnancy and stuff. That everybody has ladies and everybody got together and it work. So sometimes you beat up yourself as a woman and say, oh, it not work. And it just not for work. Sometimes you have to change partner. Sorry to say you're married to somebody, but it does not work out. And then the husband I put the blame on you or something. And until a whole heap of people, whole heap of parents, because of shame and pride,
True.
show it them kids baby and them never get back the next baby and something. A lot of people are go through that scar tissue right now. And something the vessel broken and can't mend back because them can't get no baby. And it's just heartbreaking for say you have some people out there don't want a pitney, you have some what they will want pitney auntie, but life is what it is, yeah, man. It's hot. So sorry for all the ladies them out there who really need a child and can't really get none for themselves. And getting pregnant is a wow feelings, more than love everybody get that feeling, that experience to feel a baby grow inside it. It's just a difference, But sorry for it because I have more than one friend also, me I tell you auntie.
Can't have no
But
children.
them say can't have none.
But you know them say your mother, from your auntie, from your friend, from your grandmother, from your each and everything as a woman. You're still a mother. You maybe don't really give birth and get that experience, but from your have nieces and nephew and friend of kids and stuff, godmother. You know?
Yes, a mother.
Your mother. Your mother.
And you know what
Trust
too?
me, your mother.
You know what too? Enough women talk about, I mean, I bash nobody here, so I don't want to get mad at me. Enough women sit down and tell them I wait till when they have set themselves in a life, and they have car, and they have house, and they have this. Don't do that. Because you will come have everything and then you get all up and you cannot get pregnant.
Can't get none.
Have your pitney?
Can't get
Because your
no
pitney not
auntie.
stop you from achieving nothing. Have your
Nothing
pitney.
at all.
Because
Auntie
enough
have-
my sister them a wait till when then get this in a life and get that and none then can't have none. Then get everything
Can't
and
have
can't
none.
get none. Because they all up and wait up and nothing now come again. So nobody sit down and wait but
and
you know what?
the same fibers twin auntie, you see the same fibers there, that is a wicked thing, you know, stop it from get kids also, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Damage your man. A couple about 4 friends where really want baby and can't get it done in them 40 odd right now. Still can't get none.
Mm-mm.
But you
Ooh.
know, as I say, ladies, always remember, from your have niece, nephew, friend, if you can't be a real mother, be a godmother. If you can't be a godmother, go try for adopt. Adopt is just the same. There's a lot of kids out there that need a parents.
Mm-hmm.
As you see, auntie, I go through that, and auntie love Joshie, and we
What?
all love Joshie, and we're proud of auntie, what auntie I do with Joshie.
I mean,
You
that
know?
just long before you know me. Me had that
Exactly.
Joshie long before Charity from 2015. Me had that Joshie.
You them just say Joshie, from Joshie, baby, I have Joshie, man.
I mean,
You know,
that belly.
auntie, since like me, I watch Miss Richie. And me, I tell you, some remember the nights when Miss Richie usually come round your yard and
Oh, sit down.
I say, auntie, when you're ready, and yeah, Miss Richie attack,
Ah.
and when Miss Richie ready to go home, yeah, watch her, I go way down the road. Me, I say, yo, far auntie I come from still, you know.
And yeah, me I come from before no even I see her in a phone.
Definitely.
You know, them
But
did that
auntie,
say,
just
"Wow, Miss
want to
Richie
big up
house."
yourself and
Who are me?
you topic them, you know, for we, not for where they are foreign and can't really go a road and really do road like that and something and they in a house and stuff. It's just a wow feeling for no say. We get this joy in our heart for listen a lot of people lifestyle, a lot of
True.
people's story. You
True.
know, for sure a lot of things that is going on out in the world and some people don't know what's going on, and because of a phone you can just take up a phone and hear a lot of people's story, a lot of
True.
people's vessels are broken out there.
That's why I feel
And
that
you
people
know,
feel
it's
use
just-
phone in a positive way.
Yes, man, auntie, and one of the greatest things I did ever do, especially when in the COVID, when everybody get locked down and can't go nowhere and something, you bring joy in a people's heart.
Yes.
You hear more listen to your nights after nights and hear people talk and say, you them listen to, and that goes to me. You understand? Even me myself, my wait for hear the thing as you chip in until sometime me already I watch your old video and by you click in, me click on. I mean, I stop watching till you're done, auntie. Hours not care much, hours any panic. Sometimes a friend name a call her, tell me no want to talk to nobody, me I watch auntie.
Thank you, I mean, I appreciate you because guess what? Everywhere open up back now. Everywhere party I keep this I keep people I go back at work. I want to still find the time to come sit down and listen to me.
Auntie,
You know me here one
sometimes
day
me
this
a
Miss Donna.
doze with- Auntie, me doze with the phone in my hand and the earpiece in my ears and my people I take up the phone and see it I drop and I take it up and me the pan. You wanna touch that, you know?
Yeah. So you know work.
Yes, man, auntie hard working person, man. Work, man. Until right now, me even there one of the time, and me all a doze way and something, I'm
But
still
you come
having the
you never
earpiece
come
and
to
listen to you.
Jamaica. You did come last year?
Huh?
You did come here last year? Me I try remember.
No, me never come here last year. From the COVID kick in, me not come down 3 years now. Yeah.
All right, bless up yourself.
All right, auntie, just big up yourself, man, and just continue to do the wonderful work. The amount of soul where you touch me, I tell you, man, it's a blessing.
All right, bless you. Yeah. Hold on. Hello? Hello?
Yes, Auntie Danny, you're right about that. The style that you're talking about, they call it the wheelbarrow style.
Yeah, there. How I go again?
Yeah, the woman have to elevate her foot high, you hold her foot and she put her head down in the bed and you have to put her bottom way up and things like that. They call it the wheelbarrow. Yeah.
Hold on, sir. Rewind and come again. If you want to wear on the line, we say no go so. Because I know sir no lie me I tell. Talk again.
Yeah, man, they call it the wheelbarrow style, yeah. So the foot has to go way up in the air. The foot has to go up in the air. You have to hold our foot up in the air. You have to take your hand and hold our foot up in the air. It has to hang down into the bed and things like that, like down in the bed. Just like you hold a wheelbarrow and push in the wheelbarrow, just like that.
What the fuck? When you say no like you say God no.
Yeah, it's a long time. That's everybody.
You want to people in your fire. Me have a friend when me have 2-3 pitney, she not have none. He try everything and can't have none. And never friend say, he go some man the doctor tell him say, do that style there, put up your head down there.
Yeah.
And she get her pitney. You see, if I don't like me, I tell them say no back.
No, that's true. Probably it works, you know, for some people. Probably some people, but you know, that's the style they have there. They call it wheelbarrow. Yeah.
All right. So now hear the new style, wheelbarrow. All right, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, respect.
So yes. So the young miss, me never remember to tell you that part there. I would love you to have a child. So me I ask you to try the wheelbarrow. I wonder if Google have it up. Let me try Google. Hold on there. Let me see if you could have get it out of Google. Because me I tell you say me know about it. And find this man I know about it. Google, could you show me the wheelbarrow sex style? Jesus God, Google show me. Planka shop, see there? Google, see there? Father God, I don't lie, me I tell. Yes. No, sir. You see, the man not tell no lie? Mercy God. Wheelbarrow. Alright, no, this is no laughing matter, you know. Make me look good. Yes, to Rastaja. Young miss, me tell you no say, see the head there? No look down there so, because I statue them here. Hold on. Let me show you. See that, me not tell you? Young miss, you're there over here tonight. Go take Google and make Google see if it can help you and call me back in 1 year. God know this will help you. Me say me here no. Alright, let me ask Google something. Can the wheelbarrow sex style let you get pregnant, Google? Alright, yeah. Alright, Google say yes. And they give you 6 other styles to make you get pregnant. I can't go into so much details tonight, yeah. But you know, say me not tell no lie in a planka shop. Me say, I no laughing matter this, but I true me love laugh. God know. Yeah, so it's not a laughing matter, but I true me love laugh. Google it. Young miss, try this year 1 year. Get 1 year what I trying. Hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie Donna.
Yes.
Auntie Donna, me I feel laugh before me call the show because the wheelbarrow.
They
We
like
are
your Google
supposed to
tell us
have
I no lie me I tell.
Oh man. Well, anyway, I'm speaking on behalf of myself. I'm a wife.
Yes.
I'm in my 50s and I don't have no kids. And my husband don't get no kids. The lady that called was talking about the scar and the tube starting. At one point, my doctor told me that maybe that would be cause of it. Anyway, we got married for the past 12 years now. This August coming will be 12 years we got married. What happened? I raised my nieces them. I raised 3 children for friends, 3 different friends. I take their children and raise them for them, send them to school and stuff like that. We can afford to maintain a child if we didn't get one, but unfortunately, I got pregnant in when I was about 27.
Yes.
Dana, I don't know what happened, but I lost the child at 6 months and 2 weeks. And I tried from then. They said that the doctor was saying that I had bleeding went in the placenta and damaged the baby. And from then until then, I've been trying, and we don't have no kids from then.
Okay.
I said to my husband that if he's willing for us to adopt a child, he said he's okay with it. And it's not for every man that you don't have a child for them, they will treat you bad and go beyond the limits. Because my husband, we are happy. We don't have a child, we grow 6 children and they're big now. If I'm sick, I can call them. They're always there for me and stuff like that. So I know at times I feel like I would want to have a child for myself, knowing that I can more than maintain a child.
Yes.
For some reason, we don't have a child. So I always go along. I'm very in love with girls. I go along with girls very much.
Yes.
I will just, and girls go along with me as well. Anytime children see me, they always go along with me. Because I always tell people that it's like when you don't have children, it's like children just attached to you. Children always attached to me and stuff like that. And I take even my sister.
How you feel as a mother? We can't bring forth a child.
At times I feel, I even feel it more sometimes than from my husband. Because sometimes, even one day last week, I was saying to him, we were talking about baby and stuff like that. And I said, babe, say, all right, you don't feel like we don't want to have one baby for yourself and something. And he said to me, don't worry about baby man and whatsoever, because people use it and bash us. Knowing that I'm a business person. People use it and bash me with it. People say a lot of things. People even come by and sometimes like we have a disagreement, they will say to me, you don't have no pitney and stuff like that. But I always try to ignore it. And sometimes when it hurt me so much, I will come in and I will say it to him and stuff like that. It's really hard at times.
Yes.
Really hard.
Because
people use it at you.
Because let me tell you something. I mean, I tell you half an experience. As a woman,
Yes.
there is no greater joy that a woman can experience in the world than having a child. For nurture, even if you're not send breast, even if you adapt, if you see the child come and the child run up and down and yarn, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, because most of my friends, and like sometimes when they come by, as I tell them, I always gravitate very much to girls. So at all times when they have, I had a lot of goddaughters. When
you have a child, you become so protective of the child. That's why I don't know how people arm pitney. So you don't want nothing to happen to the pitney. You know, sometimes the pitney them have you like all you is like a clown. Call Joshua when he ready, you have me wrap around his finger. Chat
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
parrot.
because at times when with my nieces them is around, it's like sometimes I just feel so. But I don't have abortion. I don't have abortion. I've never have an abortion.
Yes.
But from that time until then, I've never ever yet get pregnant from them.
Yeah, all right. I want you to try it.
That tell me at
Listen, me I
first
tell
he
you
was
now.
saying me, telling me that 5 years after when I lost the child, I could try again, and I tried many ways. I
All
got a
right.
lot of advice. I tried them and
Try
stuff
the
like that. And it
banana.
never worked.
Hear what you do. Because that sound natural. Try the banana, the baking soda. And what again she say? Banana, baking soda. What again?
And no egg.
Egg.
She said
And
banana, baking soda, and egg.
yeah,
Blend it up.
try that. And then you try the wheelbarrow. So when you take the banana, make the banana belch first. Let me tell you.
Yes.
When you just done see your period, you douche up yourself and clean up yourself. Blend out the egg
Yes.
card that
I always
natural
do
with the
that.
banana and put the baking soda in it and drink it. Then you do that like for 20 minutes or half hour and make it your bench and you're relaxed. That's when you turn over now, it no run out. You understand the banana not upset your stomach and try the wheelbarrow and then see because me I tell you of my experience, I mean know say somebody tell me about it. Try the
Okay.
banana and the wheelbarrow. Just try it for remember I'm not tell you take no other things you know. And be careful.
Yes.
When you're trying the
Yes, Auntie.
wheelbarrow, please get a
Yes.
pillar or something to catch up your neck pan. That it not slip or you know. Try that. Cause my again you come back and tell me if it work.
Okay, I will do that.
Yes. And please be cautious.
Yes,
Yes.
Auntie Dana, and thank you so much.
Yes. Alright. I don't like talk over here because I can't take one on all off now. Because something I tell the lady what true. You know, yeah, a natural thing me I tell the lady. Hello, good night.
Hello?
Yes, good night.
Good night, Auntie Dana.
Yes.
Some women depress a lot when they can have kids.
Yes.
It's not like they don't love kids. They have run a lot of kids, but they have this depression where sometimes they don't feel like they want kids around them
Mm-hmm.
because they feel like you don't have kids for yourself and you're around other people, kids.
Yes.
That's what you feel. We are human. You understand? We're human. So sometimes our mind is gonna be in that situation where sometimes you feel like you don't want other people kids around you. Then sometimes it's a joy for them to be around you because you don't have kids.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? We women, as black women, we need to check out ourselves too. Because sometimes we want kids, but we won't check out ourselves. We won't go to the doctor and check
Yeah, I
ourselves.
comment me I laugh.
You understand?
Yes.
Because, all right. Couple years ago, I was feeling tired, weak and stuff like that, and I was wondering what is going on to my body. I don't have kids. I didn't do abortion or anything like that. But I was wondering what's going on to my body. I have a regular cycle. I tried to get pregnant. It wasn't working or anything. So I went to the doctor. They said, I did an ultrasound. They said possible of fibroid. 2 years later, last week, I went back to the doctor. I explained to them what's happening to me, and they give me an ultrasound to do. When I do it, they tell me that I have fibroid. And they're seeing where I have liquid in my tube.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really a blockage. They said it's liquid. You know, so I was talking to some doctor overseas and stuff like that, and they were telling me the same thing, that it's liquid in the tube. It's not really a blockage, but it's liquid where you have some little hair thing on your tube, like that's on your hand, some little fine hair. So those are the things that in the tube that damage most of the time from, like, it can cause some infection and stuff like that. You know, infection, the body can build up infection and stuff like that.
True, true.
That's what causes, so those little fine hair things destroy in the fallopian tube, so the egg cannot pass, because those little fine hair things have to pass to carry the egg, come to fertilization with the sperm. So that's most of the time women, that's what damage. So I was asking them how I can get around that. They tell me that I have to do a surgery to remove all of that liquid out of the tube.
Wow.
They don't know how much it costs or anything like that, but they have to do a surgery. I'm trying to speed up things as fast because I know other people call it and stuff like that.
Yes.
But that's what they're telling me, that they would have to do a surgery on me. I don't went back to the doctor to find out how the surgery would go or anything like that. But we women need to check up on ourselves more often. There's clinics that you can go to. Explain to them that every doctor is going to listen to you because I have that problem. That every doctor listens to my complaint and stuff like that. But keep trying, keep going. Because I know that a lot of Jamaicans don't have money like that to go to the doctor.
To go to certain things,
and
true.
stuff like that. But go to the clinic. The clinic will help you because I am on the clinic. I am on the clinic, and that's what I find out. Yes, you have to go to a gynecologist still, and they will tell you if you have to go to a gynecologist or the same hospital can help you because they have gynecologist clinic there.
Yes.
And can help you to go through your process, and if anything, they will put you on somebody else, and you will find somebody else.
All right. You want to try the wheelbarrow?
I try all of that. I try all of that, Auntie Donna.
When you say you try the wheelbarrow, you go up on your head?
Well, you kind of have to go on your neck, like on your on your head top, like.
You see that wheelbarrow that we just seen in Google?
Yes, that's how you have to go.
It's not the right
like,
style of
wheelbarrow. And you put them up in the ear, and the man have you put them in the ear. You can go on your hand.
No, man. The one that me did know about back then is like, so you have the bed head. The woman down with her head, but you have to trunk. You have to the parlor pillar.
Yeah, flexible.
Yes, and then the man go par the eye place, and me know say it work. God know. I wouldn't tell you nothing. I don't know no work. Try it.
If you have certain problem as a woman, even if you try the wheelbarrow, it's still not gonna work.
No man, wheelbarrow make you get pregnant. I don't know about what the problem.
But you have to try other things. You have to try other things to Auntie Donna. And then sometimes we have to try natural things. So even though we're going to the doctor, try natural things. You can drink the natural turmeric and ginger because that helps circulate the blood.
Yeah.
And we need to exercise more. So if you want to have a child, try to exercise more.
Yes,
especially
yes.
in the ab area. You try to exercise more. Try to drink ginger and turmeric together. Boil it together and drink it. You can drink it in the morning, in the midday. And it helps. It also helps like with fibroid and stuff like that, and find other remedies to help. Where you can help you. So even if you're going to the doctor, it can help you.
True. But be careful how you recommend drinking bush car. Some of them something they mash up your liver, mash up your kidney, mash up all both. You understand?
Natural stuff.
Yes.
Natural. If you Google ginger is something natural where you way back when. We help circulate blood, but somehow we don't really know the benefits that ginger really gives you. Some people just drink it as a regular tea or just put it in your food.
So what does ginger do to enhance?
It helps circulate the blood. It helps circulate
the blood.
Yes. You understand? So your blood more. Remember we are women and we need to take like folic acid and folic acid and take our iron and stuff like that. So you have to work on your body also. You can't just depend on doctor. So you're going to the doctor, you're doing your regular checkup. But also...
Well, I mean, I recommend no bush nothing here. I'm going to look at ginger where you say. And the egg are natural something.
Right.
Baking soda are natural something.
If you Google it, they tell you to take folic acid too. So you can get it in the poppy.
Yes.
Right. So
yes.
Normally they always say when you're trying to get pregnant, you take folic acid. You have to get that. Even doctor will tell you that.
Yes.
But we women have to work on our body. Sometimes we don't sit down and lean.
True.
We don't want to work on our body. We don't want to exercise or anything.
And I lazy sometimes for the exercise. Sometimes you don't say I'm going to get up today. Because I want to come more exercise too. You know? So nobody mash up my car.
Sometimes the whole thing where we're trying to get pregnant and stuff like that, sometimes that makes we get even depressed where we know what we want to get up out of bed to say, alright, try something exercise. But you have to put your mind to it.
Yes, true.
You have to pray to God and put your mindful. So you pray, but you help yourself.
Yes.
God say help those who help themselves. So
True.
you can't just pray and not do nothing in return. Yeah, you have to pick up and try, move and try. Do something at the end and you get the alright, that this me want, that this me I go work towards.
All right, bless you.
We try work on it and then we stop in at the midway and we say now work.
All right. All right, bless you. Yeah. Or the next person. Oh, Jesus. Guys, me not recommend no farmer bush, no herbs, nothing me not recommend over here. But the only thing me can tell you says the egg natural. Hello, good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
I want you something wake up.
The live.
And I want you live, right? Take me a friend food. Take me a friend live.
All right, go ahead. No, you are 5. Sometimes we're not compatible. Oh, me tell them about that. Lie down and no move. No, just lie down and don't move. That's not no run out. All right, I get through. No, I can't tell them to play with them clitter, ma'am. No, I'm not going to tell them that for the rest of our All right, ma'am. I will tell them. I will plan cash shop back home to it. All right, ma'am. Bye-bye. So this lady, I will dash her before tonight, you know. So this lady, she have a suggestion what work for she. She couldn't, what she say? She couldn't get pregnant, and she find her next man, and she said when she lie down and have sex, when him discharge, she don't move. She stay one place in nearly half hour, and she play with her toes, and that play with herself until she get pregnant. Cause she make this something when she had play with this one, I jump up. It's like I don't know. I can't bring out that one the podcast. Hello, good night. I see you.
Auntie Dana.
Yeah.
Auntie Dana.
Me not even that member to say like up the live. Like up the live, guys. Good night.
Because all them joke the way you're getting one day you go fall off of the chair.
So yeah.
Yeah. I listen to the girl and say maybe she want sometimes have a truth. Sometimes Jamaican people they love to tell people them that them apparel.
Yeah.
Jamaican people love to tell people that. When I had my first kids, when I was 36, I get my first kids. My first baby boy.
Yeah.
And now he's 2 years old. I try. I live with my ex-boyfriend. I try to get a baby and it couldn't work. I go to doctor tell me nothing done wrong with me. They say I must bring my boyfriend because maybe my boyfriend sperm count be low.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell him he have a child. So he say he have a child. So I don't have any. I feel bad. It feels good for you to have a child for yourself, it's true.
Yes.
That feeling is a nice feeling. So I might get that me and that guy live, and I there with another guy. I live with this guy for a couple years, and now I get my first child. And I'm glad for that child. He give me a lot of talking, but I'm glad for him. He's 2 years old now.
All right.
And that girl that there sometimes me feel like mother kill himself. All she have to do just wait. Hold on.
Wait on God.
Nothing. Yeah, she not go kill herself and listen to what nobody say. God, time is the best.
True.
Okay. Have a
Thank you.
wonderful night.
Yes. Me read two message now. Hold on, me soon take the call then. Let me take a call. I want to read two messages. Hello, good night. Hello? I'm going to come off of Google because my phone still up on Google. Let me read two messages. Good night, Auntie Dana. You have me here laughing till I wet. No, till I almost wet myself. You are a comedian, Auntie. Alright, hold on. Good night, I got pregnant. How long sitting for read? No man, me can't read such a long something. Good night, I got pregnant when I was 19. Gave birth to my son when I was 20. He's now 16. I got pregnant by my ex-boyfriend 11 years after not knowing that he came inside of me. I was so mad at him and I still do because I never see myself doing an abortion. I wasn't ready for a child. So I wasn't ready for a child with him because he had two and one on the way. And I didn't know one on the way that I didn't know of. So did what I think was best for me and my son. Now I'm with my boyfriend trying to get pregnant and it's not working. Whoa. She said she got pregnant when she was 19 and gave birth to my son when I was 20. He's now 16. Hold on, and she wants a next child. Hello, good night. Good night, Miss Donna. I was with a girl. Good night, Miss Donna. I was with a girl one time and I know that nothing was not wrong with me. And everything I tried, the girl just could not get pregnant. I had to leave her because I could not cope with a woman that can't give me a child. Alright. Good night, Miss Donna. Please hide my ID. Me not call out your name. My sister wait until she was in her 40s to start having children. And Auntie Dana, she got pregnant and the first child she bring is a Mongolite. Auntie Dana, no, you cannot call children Mongolite. What is a Mongolite? Mongolite is that? Let me see what is that. You cannot call Mongolite is what? Some first child she bring is a Mongolite. I bet you she did stay without a child because she wait until she old and now she have a Mongolite walking around. You cannot call a child a Mongolite. This is not funny. Let me see what is a Mongolite. I want a Mongolite. Google, what is a Mongolite? What is a Mongolite, Google?
Here's the definition of Mongoloid. Offensive, dated. Relating to the broad division of humankind including the indigenous peoples of East Asia, Shea Asia, and the Arctic region of North America.
Google, what is a Mongolite?
Here's the definition of Mongoloid. Offensive, dated. Relating to the broad division of humankind including the indigenous peoples of East...
How about that then? Oh, let me see image of Mongolite. Oh, is the correct name for it? So she not say nothing bad then. Oh, Mongolite is Down syndrome. is the correct word for Down syndrome. Lord Jesus. So she said her sister bring a mongolite. Oh. So it's not a bad word, it's the correct name for Down syndrome. You know when you have a Down syndrome baby in Jamaica, they love class here too. And say something. Down syndrome, no, but Google has say mongolite. It's a mongolite. What is a mongolite? And it tell you. And they must show you a picture. Jamaican people love talk about mongolite. About Down syndrome. Love mock you. Okay, so that are the words fit mongolite. You know a lot of people wait. I don't know if it's wait then wait till them have. What cause a child to born with Down syndrome? When them wait late to have baby? And they laugh when you try hold it. No man, but you should say mongolite. What cause if you have a Down syndrome child? Is it something wrong with you different or it's just nature? Oh, the eggs. Okay. Sister wait till when she young for a baby. Oh, hello, good night. Donna, it's offensive. Down syndrome is the correct name. But why Google have the term in there as and tell you the meaning? Okay, but me not like the name mongolite. Hello, good night.
Hi, Auntie.
Yes.
The way how the lady said it, like it could be correct, but the context in which she said
Yes.
it's like so inappropriate.
Like I saw monkey. Me think say mongolite. I saw monkey.
Right, but even in the way how she said it, my sister should have never got pregnant because she bring a mongolite. Like that's so offensive.
Offensive,
that's so,
true.
Rude and no. It's a person without no heart, no compassion whatsoever. Because not because the child has Down syndrome that they don't.
Them are some of the nicest spitting me, I tell you. That's why I never like the word that she used when she said mongolite, you know. Like I was thinking it was some form of monkey. I never know it was Down syndrome.
Yeah, that was so heartless of her to say that.
Yeah, so the person would just text me the term that you use and how you act like, how you bring it across. You say, boy, I should wait till when she a big woman. It's like you discriminate the child. And you know, no form of a child, whether Down syndrome or autistic or whatever name that we might call them, it is not it's something that we must make fun of.
Right.
Yes.
That's my 2 cents, Auntie. Good night.
Yes. No, ma'am, I think that she had described the child as a monkey when she said mongolite. Honest to God. So me I say, I don't like your class children that way. Me never know, so it was a way in which them describe Down syndrome. And when me looking at Google and see it, hello?
Auntie Donna, when she used the word mongolite, it's a nickname and it means monkey. If you look at the features of the child and look at the features of a monkey, that's a nickname and a derogative word to use to describe.
But Google have mongolite as a Down syndrome child.
Yes, but the reason why Google have it like that, because it's a nickname that they use to describe the child.
Yeah.
It's a very derogative word, and if she's in any organization in any foreign country and use that word, it is the
yeah, because when you say mongolite, I think she refer to the child as a monkey. And we Jamaican people love look down and
that's what it is coming after.
Some, not me classify it. Some, because might be she use the term mongolite. To me find it offensive. Cause me I think that she has said the woman bring a monkey come. Cause you know
it is offensive.
Yes.
I work in healthcare. It is offensive.
You could never work in healthcare here and call any Down syndrome kid or work in a school or any kind of field and call them a mongrelite. That
True.
is very defensive. A mongrel is a monkey.
Dog, yes.
Monkey. The
No, man, mongrel is a dog.
Mongrel monkey, that's what they call them. And they even use the same name here in America in the racist era to describe people as a black people as mongrel.
Yes.
It is very offensive word, and she could never be anywhere in this country and use that word with a Down syndrome kid and get away with it. It is very bad, and she should never speak that way against her.
Against her sister because. Alright, hold on a second. Make we not bash the person. The person that wrote in about the Mongolite.
Yes.
Listening to it, I found it very offensive because I thought you were discriminating the child and saying the child is a monkey. No, you listen, the lady said it is an offensive word to describe a child. So I don't know if you understand what you write and say Mongolite or you wanted to say Down syndrome. But if you mean any derogatory things with the name that you sent in, I need you to text me back because for you to say a Mongolite, that means that you discriminate the child because the child have an issue. I may have disabled children in my family. Down syndrome, it comes in different shapes, forms, and different stages. So when you go say Mongolite, it comes like you classified the children them as monkey or something. So I don't appreciate that name. And if you don't know better, I want to correct you that at no point in time we should call children with disability any form of foreign name or any form of derogatory name, or we must address them anywhere. Address them by their names. The little boy, Mary's son, John's son, Paul, Peter, or Tom. And that is what I stand for. Alright? So please message me. So I'm not bashing you. I'm just saying if you don't know, because the first time as I was reading it, I was saying, no, I don't like that name. And that is a derogatory name. I thought that you meant the child is a monkey. Because in my head, me feel like you did want to say the child look like a monkey. You understand? So at no point in time, if you don't know, children are not asked to come in the world and look a certain way. They're born like that. Don't describe them and don't make them feel less of a child. If they have a disability, them born that way. And even if they never born that way and them get a disability, we must address them as humans. Correct, call them by them name and show them love and respect. You know, my cousin have a Down syndrome child, God rest him soul. He lived till he was about 19. Cheryl, big up yourself. I'm going to tell you, say she loved the little boy more than anything else in the whole world. If you go in a film room, you think, if you ever see how Cheryl take care of that little boy, him died with him heart. Him heart fail him. Them give him a certain time to live because he was Down syndrome. And I say I want to loving. If you're looking at my phone in my back in my Danago page, years, you don't see me and him. I want to lovingest little boy you could have ever meet. As him see him start hug you up and shake your hand and smile. So we don't want anybody to discriminate or call a child with disability, especially Down syndrome Mongolite. Please get that, clear up that, alright? Alright, mommy, thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Yes. Because a lot of them don't know better, you know. You understand? And you know one of the next thing I hear people always say, if a child, hold on to me. If somebody have a child and the child disabled, them class the pitney and say, with your handicap.
Hold on, hang on 1 second, Right, so the term Mongoloid, if you type it in, Mongoloid, you type it in Google, what will come up? It refers to Down syndrome. They also use the terminology Mongolism, right? However, the person, 1 second, the person who actually wrote in
she wrote in with the effect that it already has, which is discriminating against a child with
Yes.
a disability. You understand? So it is offensive, and the context in which she wrote it, it was basically berating the child. But if you look online, you will see that the terminology mongoloid or mongolism is it's a medical term that they use to refer to Down syndrome.
Syndrome, yes. That is
But
what
in
I
this
should
day and
wear.
age, people don't use that anymore because it is offensive or derogatory.
Yes. Yes, Tommy, because you know, Tommy said me have two nephews with similar condition. And
All right, okay.
when me not like see people, I me not like hear people address people with mental or disability a certain manner. Them a human being
Yeah.
like we, they might look slower than we, or they might not know certain things like we, but at no point
Yeah.
in time we have to treat them different from how we would have treat somebody else. Where they run
Yeah.
where we're
So
normal.
and as you are touching on if the person who texted in and if their relative is watching this, so there was a lady who gave me a donation to give groceries to a child or somebody with Down syndrome. So if you're
Yes.
in Jamaica or anybody is listening, wanna message me tomorrow because that donation is still available. And
Very
people,
good.
children, whether they're disabled or not, they are still children. So
True.
just love everybody, and
True.
you have a child. That's it. There are some people who they've miscarried and they can't get pregnant again, and you just have some persons who just cannot have a child. All right.
Yes, definitely. All right.
All
Yes.
right. We're looking for. All right, then later. Bye.
Yeah. Yes, Tommy, your festiveness are sorry, Dede. You know, and we might have to have this topic at a different time. A lot of people, if a mother have a child who has a disability, community people, friends, why she have handicap or her pitney or this. Them not say boy the child, you know, have a disability also. Them ready to class the pitney and class the mother and say, go ahead, you this or go ahead, you that. So we have to stop stigmatize and start learning to treat each child just the same as how when I treat a child who don't have a disability, treat the one with disability like how you treat the child who don't have a disability. Alright? Hello, good night. Yes.
Is that Nana?
Yes.
Yes, just in my 2 cents.
Mm-hmm.
I have one
Hold on
child.
a second. Speak up a little loud, cause you're low.
Yes, I have one child, and in my family, right, my great grandmother did only have my grandmother, and my grandmother have only my mother. So my mother come and have four children, and on my father's side, I only have my dad alone. So I don't have any cousin or no auntie. So I grew up in the church, and my sisters, I have two sisters, and they have children. And because I grew up in the church now, and I'm saying that, why I reached 30 now and no children, so I come out, I find somebody out of the church, because no man never in the church, and you know, for me or whatsoever, and I meet this guy, man. He was about 14 years older than me at the time, and because I grew up in the church, no and so on, and I was saying that what my church was going to say, and I said I need a child, and I'm not married as yet at 30, so I started to talk to this man, and I got pregnant, and then I lose it, and I said, why is God punishing me? Why I come out the church and get pregnant? And then 2 years after that, I got pregnant again, and my son is now 23. I have him when I was 33 years old, and I went back in the church, and you know, I was saying that now I'm in 50, going up, my upper 50s, and I was saying, you know, listening to you, I was saying that, you know, if I didn't come out the church, I have a child, I would be 60 hard pop and don't have a child.
Child, okay.
And you know, and I went now back in my church, and you know, I adopt a little girl. She's 13 now, and I really love her. And I even come on your program in September when you were giving away the back to school. Yes, I didn't let her call in. And I was saying that my sister, they have 4 or 5, and I only have 1, and my son is now 23, and she is going to college.
Okay.
So, you know, so if I was in the church same way, I don't think I would have a child.
All right, bless
So I
you.
just step out of the church a little and have a child, and I went back in the church, and you know, people were saying that you're going back to church, and what they were going to say, I said, listen to me, I got me sin against, and I got me a go talk to, I mean, no, he will forgive me. I'm in my church. So that is my 2 cents.
All right, yes. So we're gonna end the live now because I told I know I come on late. I want to know if you go on to bed and come back. Please like up the live. You know, we're gonna end it on a positive note that a woman, if every woman wants to have a child, but if she can't bring forth a child, she should not be treated differently from the one that bring forth a child. You don't have to give birth physically to a child to become a mother. You have some beautiful mothers out there who have never give birth to a child, and they come, they adopt, they nurture them foster, and them is some of the best mother on this earth. So if you have a husband or you have a wife who cannot get somebody pregnant, or a wife who cannot get pregnant, please don't let that distract you from loving the person. Remember that you take up a woman, and or you take up a man, and you say you're married, you say you come together, you must try to acknowledge each other's fault. If there's always a solution. She can have a child and you can have a child. Allow her to adapt. You understand, and pray to God, because you're going to love the adopted child just the same as how you're going to love. Don't left her because she can't have a child, and don't left him because he cannot get you pregnant. You understand? It's not everybody coming. Hold on, let me look at water. It's not everybody coming at this world to bring forth a child. Some of us come up to nurture and to take care of children who we never birth. You understand? And parents, if you have a young child and the child get pregnant, don't use abortion as the solution. Because sometimes it is the only child that child will able to have in life. And you never know. And then you carry the person go to Black Pan or to doctor, and then take that child, and she will never be able to get pregnant again. So a child is a blessing. Let her bring forth the child. You, the mother, take over the child and take care of the child till the child ready to take care of her child, because you are the guardian. You are the mother. Alright? And for all of the people them out there, just one person messaged me and said Mongoloid, and I don't like the name. Let me explain what it is referred to. Mongoloid. Please do not discriminate and call a child with disability any name, any form of animal name, or any form of derogatory name. Alright? And treat a child who has disability just like how you would have treat a child without disability. Peace out. God bless you now. And see you now. Alright? Alright.